Chapter 8 Water Resources. Let's learn water, sources of water, and importance of conservation of water. Water is our basic need, and we cannot live without it. Plants and animals need water as they too cannot live and grow without it. Agriculture depends entirely upon water. Some of the major uses of water are for drinking, cooking food, washing clothes and utensils,
bathing,
farming, and generating electricity. Besides this, water is used extensively in many industries. Water covers about 71% of our Earth's surface, but most of it cannot be used for drinking as it is salty. However, only 3% is fresh water. The water which is not saline and used for drinking and other purposes is called fresh water. Fresh water is a renewable resource. The sources of fresh water are limited to rain, groundwater, glaciers, rivers, lakes, etc. Brain tickler. Why is fresh water so less as compared to the total water volume on Earth? Info Hive. The Ganga is the longest river in India, 2,525 kilometers. Rain. Our main source of water is rain. In India, we have only 4 rainy months, that is, June, July, August, and September. Rainfall is not evenly distributed throughout the country. Rainwater is absorbed by the soil and can be used from groundwater source. The technique of accumulating and storing rainwater is known as rainwater harvesting. Info Hive. The glaciers and ice sheets found on high mountains provide water to perennial rivers. Brain tickler. How can we conserve groundwater? Rivers. Rivers are of 2 types: perennial rivers and seasonal rivers. Perennial rivers. These rivers flow throughout the year as they originate from glaciers. The Himalayan rivers are perennial. We have 3 main river systems, namely Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra. The Indus and its tributaries. Indus originates from Mansarovar region in the Himalayas to Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, and Satluj are its tributaries. Most of the Indus river system is in Pakistan, more than 90%, and only about 5% is in India. Therefore, India does not benefit much with this river system. Brain tickler. What is the Brahmaputra called in Tibet? The Ganga and its tributaries. The Ganga originates from the Gangotri Glacier. The Yamuna is its main tributary. It flows through the northern plains into the Bay of Bengal. The Sundarbans Delta, formed by the Ganga and the Brahmaputra, is the largest delta in the world. These rivers irrigate the northern plains and make them fertile. The Brahmaputra and its tributaries. The Brahmaputra originates from the Mansarovar region. Flowing through Tibet, it enters India and joins the Ganga in Bangladesh. The important tributaries of the Brahmaputra are Manas, Daibang, Lohit, etc.
Brain tickler. What is the Brahmaputra called in Tibet?
Info hive. The mouth of a large river where the fresh water of the river meets the salt water of the sea is called an estuary. Seasonal rivers. Seasonal rivers are those that have water in them, mainly in the rainy season. Such rivers are called rain-fed rivers. The rivers of South India are seasonal and fast-flowing. The Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri flow eastward into the Bay of Bengal. They form fertile deltas. The delta of Kaveri is the southernmost delta of India. The Narmada and Tapi are west-flowing rivers which make estuaries. Brain tickler. Name any two sources of water in villages. Other sources. Groundwater is another important source of water which can be obtained through digging wells and pumping water up through tube wells. Most of the drinking water comes from these sources. Canals. Canals are channels that are dug on the earth's surface, and water is carried through these channels to the areas where it is required. Canals are mostly used in agriculture for irrigation. Wells. A well is a deep hole made in the earth to obtain water either by the traditional method, Persian wheel, pulley system, or by means of a tube inserted in the ground. Rainwater seeps into the ground and collects under it. People in villages dig wells to get this water. Tanks. Tanks are natural hollows on the earth's crust in which rainwater collects. They are common in South India, where the land is rocky and non-porous. Here it is the main source of irrigation. Lakes, whether natural or man-made, also prove to be an important source of water supply in some regions. Info hive. Rainwater harvesting is one of the oldest measures to conserve water. Importance of conservation of water. Water supports life on earth. The increase in population and lack of proper management of this natural resource have resulted in acute shortage of water. Therefore, it is essential to conserve and manage our water resources effectively and efficiently. We can conserve water in our homes by rainwater harvesting. It is a technique to store rainwater in underground reservoirs.
This water can be then used for washing, bathing, etc.
Dams are built across a river to store water so that it can be used for irrigation throughout the year and also to produce electricity. These walls have gates called sluice gates. These gates can be opened and closed to control the flow of water. Water is stored in a reservoir behind the dam. These waters are used for irrigation. The Indira Gandhi Canal, the longest canal in India, connects the Satluj reservoir in Punjab with arid regions in Rajasthan for irrigating the desert to make it green. Dams are also used to produce hydroelectricity, checking floods, fish breeding, and to control soil erosion. Dams are therefore also called multi-purpose projects. Some of the multi-purpose projects in India are Bhakra Nangal Dam on the river Satluj in Himachal Pradesh, Hirakud Dam on the river Mahanadi in Odisha, Damodar Valley Project on the Damodar River in Jharkhand, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam on river Krishna between Nalgonda district, Telangana and Guntur district, Andhra Pradesh, Sardar Sarovar Dam on river Narmada in Gujarat. Recap: water supports life on earth. Fresh water is obtained from rain, groundwater, glaciers, rivers, lakes, etc. The Indus, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra, and their tributaries form three major river systems in India. Canals, tanks, wells, and lakes are also sources of water. Dams are also used to produce hydroelectricity, checking floods, fish breeding, and to control soil erosion. Life skills. Hi Nidhi, why are you looking so upset today? It is summer season, and like every year, we are facing shortage of water in our locality this year too. Oh, you should ask the people of your locality to harvest the rain water. Then there will not be any shortage of water, even in the dry season. Wow, it is a brilliant idea. Thanks, Shweta.
Water conservation should start at home. Do not waste water. It is precious to us.
Values for life. No life can survive without water. When we save water, we save ourselves. Water conservation should be a part of our everyday living, whether at home or elsewhere.